We on? Yes. Okay. Hi, chat. Hi. Welcome. So first up, let me explain why I'm YouTube premiering, which I did last stream, but some of you might not have seen that. So I'm going to be on a little vacation to Spain for the next 2 Tuesdays. So you get to have a YouTube premiere, which I actually might be on because I'll probably be in transit during that if I have Wi-Fi. Anyways, so this should be the first Tuesday I'm away. That's when this will premiere. So hi chat, hi, welcome. I know you can see the little controls on my screen, and that's because I'm recording this on my phone rather than on my computer. Because honestly, I don't have a good recording device on my computer, and Streamlabs doesn't really work with me, and this does its job perfectly. So we're just gonna stick with this. It you'll ignore them eventually. I know they're really large, but I have large thumbs, so what are you to do? Anyways, for this premiere, we are going to be taking a look at a world me and my best friend have created. Because it's a pretty great world, and I'm gonna give you a little tour, and it's probably gonna be about half an hour. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna give you a little tour of our survival world that we've had for quite a long time. Like quite a long time. Well, not quite a long time actually, but we've been working on this we have a lot of hours put into this survival world. Let me just fix these boats real fast. Okay, so this is our dock because this is our home base, and our home base, the door actually used to be around here. This actually used to be where the door was because the way the world started was we were going to adventure into the beyond. And then we just kind of kept dying, actually. So we didn't continue doing that. And we built a little house, and there originally wasn't a downstairs. It was just kind of this room. These weren't sugarcane before. This was supposed to be a little tree farm in here, and we just had this little room. And then eventually, this little room is nice. Oh, big one. Oh, this is our oversized map. It's a really, really large map. Oh, that's home right there. That's us. Yeah, this is there's an indoor sugarcane, but now we have a lot of outdoor sugarcane, so it's not really doing much. Now this, I think we decided to call this the parlor. No, yes, this is the upper parlor, and this is the lower parlor, but it's also called the living room. Anyways, this ended up being the next newest room. We created this room and this room over here, which is now our garden for um what are these called? Glowberries? Are they glowberries? I think they're glowberries. Anyways, this is our glowberry. Actually, this used to just be a farm. And then we have the loft. This is called the loft, which is now our enchantment room. Oh, oh Jesus. I don't know what I was doing, chat, or why I need so many doors, but there's are my doors. This is called the loft. This is where there's just one bed up here, even though Dan and I are two people and need two beds. But that's the loft, because this is the newest area. Not the newest. Then we had this, which used to have a bunch of chests right here, and then branched out into the cow farm, which then also became the sheep farm. They were both there before, but now that there's another cow farm. But this used to be a small area, and now it's a very wide area. Oh, also, chat, we have a texture pack on this world. It's an 8-bit texture pack. I'm just realizing now that this is not normal Minecraft. Anyways, this is the bedroom. Uh, I'm just so used to this Minecraft chat. This is the bedroom. This is my armor stand. This is Dan's armor stand. You see, Dan, Jonah. This is Dan's chest and my chest. Kind of random. And then we've got our beds. Just nice little beds. We don't sleep. Oh my god, fruit punch! I am so sorry. I swear to God, I was trying to open the chest. Fruit punch is not my bird. I can't. I'm just. What's in this chest? Oh, there's nothing in this chest. It wasn't even worth it. These are Dan's birds. He actually released. I killed his first bird on this world. Uh, Dan built this area. This is a bunch of enchantment books. And then this, I think it throws armor at you, so I'm not going to step in there. And then I built this wonderful dome, which took so much sand. Oh my god. Dan did the floor though, but this is our slightly bong-shaped dome. It looks better now. It doesn't look like bomb as much. Or bong. Dan built us a water elevator, but I'm gonna take the stairs. You know, I just kind of like these stairs. I'm prideful of these stairs. And it's just a nice, very tall glass tower that has a underwater dome at the bottom. That I built this. I didn't decorate the inside. I just built the top and then edited the top because it looked ugly, and then now it looks better. Anyways, this is a little upper area. We don't really use this. We just call this the tower because that's pretty much what it is. It's a tower. We don't actually do much with it. I can show you the top of the tower. I think this is down. Yes, this is down. But I have to go outside for that, so I'll show you what the outside of the tower looks like. I love amethyst. See how pretty it sounds? I think it was a great choice for flooring. Oh, is the bottom of this still glass? Yeah, there's fish in the bottom here. The first time I put them in there, they just died. I'm not really sure why, but I fixed it. Eventually. I'm not really sure how, but I did. Well, fruit punch, please don't wander too far. I'll have to apologize to Dan. Anyways, now we're going to go down this hallway. We have a lot of hallways, chat. We have a lot of hallways. This is our sheep farm. We have all the colors. We have a little contraption over here, I think. Is it around? Oh, yes. It's a little slab with the grass under it, so they can't eat it, so that the grass will regrow. We also, once we got Silk Touch, we also replaced a bunch, so they would regrow faster, because they weren't doing all that great. This is our nether portal. Leads everywhere. And then here's our cow farm. See, this is where the other side of the slab is. These are our cows. We actually don't have very many. I think that's because Dan kills them all the time. I'm actually a vegetarian in this world, though, so I don't kill them. Oh, this is our flag, because our goal is to take over the world. We're taking over the world. That's the goal. Oh, I love these hallways. Dan decorated them, and they just... Oh, it's Ugly Bob. Hey, Ugly Bob. You know, I forgot Ugly Bob was there. This is our storage room. Really quite the storage room. We do a lot of barrel storing. We have a little ladders up so that we can get to these easier. But a lot of blocks have their whole own barrel. It's a lot of barrels. And we have a couple of dump chests over here for when we don't want to sort our inventories out. Oh, looks empty. Oh, not totally empty, but I'm just gonna throw a couple of things in here. Because, you know, I don't really need any of this. I'll leave my fireworks, though. I don't know why I made so many at once. I suppose that makes sense, actually. I'm not going to use the stuff you need to craft fireworks for very many other things. And this is our goals room. And where our little family lives. Okay, this is Accio, father number 1, and then Azul, who is the other father, and then these are their children. Rectangle, Daisy, Sunflower, Joseph, and I don't know where Accio Jr. is. Accio Jr. actually has a longer name, which I'm not going to say yet, if at all. I think it's Accio Vuck Vagina Jr., but don't repeat that to anyone. It's just Accio VV Jr. These are our chords for some things. We have a bunch of ocean monuments we don't have the locations of. There's a blaze spawner. Mountains is near one of our bases. This is a castle base I'm working on. Actually, it might not be. We have 2 castle bases. Big Boy Cave. I don't know why we need the chords for that. I know the way there. Skeleton Farm. Interesting. Campestria. Campestria is a nice place. I'll have to remember to bring you guys there. Oh, we already did this. Go to the end. We did that as well. Create village or trading hall. We started that. Fast nether travel. Make a second base. A castle far, far away. Started that. What does it say? Make base in the end. We haven't done that yet. Quick tasks, none. We do a lot of our tasks with the app Todoist now, so we don't really use this room as much. It's just kind of pretty. More quartz. Cool. Okay, and then over here we have a furnace room. Lots of furnaces everywhere. I haven't been in here in a while. I haven't needed to smelt much. I think the last thing I needed to smelt a ton of was glass. And then this is our stable. This is Emba. Hi, Emba. And Verna. And then who's over here? We got Brian. Hi, Brian. That's a great name. This one's empty. This is Howard. This is actually Howard 2. I don't know why those lines are like that, but I think that's meant to show that this is Howard 2. Howard 1 died. I don't remember how, but Howard 1 is dead. Anyways, this up here, is this soul sand? Dan, what is wrong with you? Why? Honestly, I don't know why Dan went with the soul sand. That was not the smartest choice. Anyways, this is Dan's B-dome. He built this wonderful structure. It's gorgeous. I think it's absolutely stunning. Look at it. Then you go inside, and you've got some nice goings-on in here. This is where our garden is now, so it appears to be not planted right now. Dan has not planted anything. How am I supposed to eat? Oh, that's the wrong one. Actually, we're in peaceful right now, so I don't actually need to eat. Oh, okay. These lead down to a very long hallway. Oh. I don't have a pickaxe. Why? Oh, actually, this was me. I remember. I let the villagers out. Oh, the villagers are still out. One sec, chat. I did an oopsies earlier. Apparently Dan still hasn't fixed it. This is what's going to be our villager trading hall. Dan is doing all of that work because I have no idea how villagers work, really. Actually, I have a bit of an idea. I just don't really want to work with them. This is where I accidentally opened up their space, and then I don't know what's going on back here. I could probably figure it out if I tried, but oh, okay, I guess that's open anyways. This is where our friends' rooms were supposed to be, but we never finished them, and we've never invited anybody else on, so it's kind of empty in there. Anyways, this staircase leads up here, back to the nether portal, as I showed you, and this staircase leads down, and this one, with our awesome aquarium that Dan also built, leads back up here to the lower parlor and the loft. So if you come down here, which there's the hallway to the basement, this leads down to a very, very low mine. This leads down to our spawner, and this leads down to Betula, Isla Betula, which is another island. That's another one of our bases, and I'll show you that afterwards. But first, let me show you down here. This is the map room, which hasn't been finished. And I think I was planning to put, like, banners from, like, places we'd taken over. But, you know, I don't really have very many of those yet. This is what's going to eventually be the map room. It's going to be a very big room with maps in it detailing all the places we've gone. Currently, it's unfinished because I haven't actually started making the maps yet. You know, it's a big task, and I didn't feel like doing it yet. This is the stairs back down to here. Okay. I think I'm going to show you a little bit of the outside of the island, and then I'll show you the tulip. Anyways, this is the tower. There's the underwater dome with the big tower. I built that. I actually hated it at first, but once I added this stripping stuff and then these vines, I started to like it more. The trees also add more. Dan said it looked like a bong, and that made me sad. Not because he called it that, but because it looked like a bong. Yeah. Anyways, this is the outside of the house, with Dan's lantern things. Oh, they turn on when you need them. Oh wow, that's cool. I didn't know that until just now. I think this is going to be a lighthouse eventually. Dan just didn't finish it yet. Whoa, that's sick. Okay. I didn't know that worked like that. These lights turn on. Oh, where does this path go? Just to here? Okay. Let's see. We've got the top of the roller tower. And we've got a bunch of things everywhere. There's moss. That sound is going to go crazy. There's the B-dome and the stairs up to it. And then we've got copper and a bigger field over here. See, we've got our oxidizing copper over there. And we've got this bigger farm over here. And then we also have a graveyard. Let me show you our cute little graveyard that Dan built. I know I keep saying Dan builds a lot of things, but he's just he no, I'll never admit to him being a better builder than me, but he might be, very possibly. Anyways, Howard the dog. Oh yes, there was also Howard the dog. There's Howard the dog, Howard the pig, and Howard 2. Howard the dog killed by Dan. I think that was on accident, but I don't quite remember actually. Howard the pig erased. Oh, right, I think we set something back. And LA was burned to death. Great, that's fantastic. Survivor the Sylvester. That was Dan's first parrot and I killed it. The other parrots. Yes, how special. Gorman burned to death. Gorman the dog, I believe. Akio Buck Vagina Jr. the hero. Yeah. He died while we were going caving. And he killed a skeleton. Well, he killed a skeleton and then a creeper blew him up. Unfortunately. Anyways. Let me just get a little... show you the island from above, and we'll fly over to Batula. Okay. Let me just use all of these so I can get a new stack in here. Anyways, Batula is straight off this way. That's where the boat goes to. Oh, I did that a little too much. Anyways, this is a beautiful little dock that Dan built. I love the birch. Birch is beautiful. We've got birch forest around here, and this is a little house I built. More of our flag. Nice little house. It's a birch house. Let me show you it from the other side. It's a very nice house, if I do say so myself. This leads down to the very speedy boatway back to the main base. We've got this little indoor. I can't decorate for the life of me, so I let Dan do all of that. And the upstairs. Yeah, and then we have a pond just outside, if you didn't see it. Very nice pond. Dan dug out the pond. This didn't exist before. And this is where we keep our axolotls. Let me see if I can check all their names. So first up, we've got you. Come here. Come here. Little axolotl. We've got Harley. I think Harley's mine. And then whoever that was. We've got... Come here. Fred? Oh, stop running away from me. Oh, I can't look fast enough to see these. Or breathe enough, apparently. It was gonna be a wild goose chase, chat. Dua? Something with a D. Oh, B. Beard. Air, tasty. Puddle. Fred. Qua. Qua? Is the thing's name just Qua? Wait a minute. I'm sorry, I didn't name all the axolotls, and even if I did, I probably would have forgotten by now. I'm pretty sure it's just Qua. Wait, come back. Why are they so fast? Qua. Oh, who are you? Harley. I think that's all of them. I'm just gonna go and say it's Qua. Anyways, this is birch forest around here, and we're going to expand it to the rest of the island. This just used to be a really big, dark wood forest. It's been taking a long time to get rid of it, which included both chopping it down and burning it down, if you can't tell, because of the fire that hasn't gone out yet, apparently. Wow. Just wow. Anyways, used to be a big old forest. Let me just do a little... That's all I got to show you for Batula. Nice little place. Batula means something, but I couldn't tell you. I named Batula, though. And then... back here, because that's how I know how to get to the other places. Honestly, I can just fly to Campestria. Campestria is made by Dan. It's a camp, basically. Let's hope I can find it. Actually, I think it's straight this way. If I don't find it, that's not going to be very fantastic. Because since it's Dan, I've been here like twice. One to make the nether portal, so I could have a quicker pathway here through the nether. And then two to check it out the first time Dan showed me. Dan, the cisgender man, that's what I call him. His name's not actually Dan. Oh, well, where am I? His name's not actually Dan, but I started calling him Dan at some point, and it stuck. So, I'm not going to tell you his real name. It's just Dan. Dan, the cisgender man. I call him that because he's not cisgender. Anyways, this isn't Camp Estria, but this is the castle base. I don't remember if we got a given name for it. I'd have to look. But this is our little castle. It's actually very gorgeous. Dan originally started building it, and then I created this gate, which he really struggled with. It's an opening redstone gate, which was tremendously hard. And he messed it up the first time, so I had to go back and undo everything he did and, redo it. Anyways, we got a lot of furnaces here. A little upstairs area. Not a whole lot is built up here. It's technically Dan's project to work on. I'm only the wall maker, but he's been working on other things, so I'm probably gonna end up renovating or building. Oh, here's Accio Buck Vagina Jr. You can come with me. We got a frog, and then here are my beautiful, beautiful walls. Let me actually, it's probably better to see them from the outside. Come on, Accio. If this redstone ever breaks, I will cry, honestly. Careful, bud. Come on, come quick. Nope, okay, there we go. Okay, here are my walls. There's still a lot of scaffolding because I was still working on them. They're my nice little balls, and then they're actually not finished because it's a big wall and requires a lot of stuff because it's like a thick wall. And I just didn't have the resources at the time, so I probably do now, but I just haven't been back recently. See, it crosses all of this. See, I've got the bases to the wall down. We got all this, and it circles around over here, and then I started building them up so they're all about the same height, but then I ran out of stone, I believe. Akio's kind of the castle dog now. He's been here a while. There he is. Come on, Akio, come back inside. You can hang around at the castle. Yep, hi buddy. There we go. Now I'm realizing I probably won't be able to find Campestria on my own, so I'm just going to do it through the nether. Because it seems like it's better to just go where I know it is rather than trying to find it. Anyways, I made pathways throughout the nether to make it easier to travel travel through our bases because they're both pretty far away. Come in, don't mind me. So they're just kind of pathways across. Oh. I actually fell off this bridge once. I had to have Dan help me out. Today, if I fall off, I can just fly. Okay. That's not to Campestria, that's just a bridge. I think this soul stand leads me. Yes, of course it does. There's only two pathways, only two bases that have nether travel right now, and it's Campestria and the castle. And I'm really feeling like the castle is a name. I just don't remember. Honestly, I feel like it probably does. But actually, I'm totally blanking on whether or not it does. Okay, here we go. Here's our portal to Campestria. My cat's looking at me like I'm weird. Wow, beautiful. Oh, Dan's built more here. Okay, let me show you it as if we're walking in from the dock, because that's where you would come from. This is the dock. Oh, it's gorgeous. I haven't been here in a while. I don't know if I can give a proper tour. We've got sugar cane starting over here. This is a really nice dock. A lot of plants. These riverside farms, and then we've got what's going on over here. Some very nice tents. Gorgeous tents. Oh my god. Dan puts a lot of detail into everything, and I can't tell if it crowds my brain and makes me overly confused or if it's just beautiful. There's just so much going on here. I just don't know what to look at. Walt. Hello, Walt. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna climb up this tent real quick. Just to make sure there's nothing over there before I walk up to this house. This is a nice house. It's brick. Brick houses. They're hard to make, but if you make them well, they look fantastic. And this is looking fantastic. I like his beginnings of the roof. I don't know when he started this house, but it looks nice so far. But if he started a while ago and it hasn't been finished, then it might not be finished for a while. What was I saying? Anyway, I like the dark oak and the brick. I think that looks nice. Let's see it again. Yeah, I like how it looks so far. I don't know when Dan's gonna finish it, but there it is. Now we're going to try to fly back home. Right off this nice little dock. See if we can follow this ice trail that's slowly disappearing. Probably means it's straight this way. Especially since I keep seeing it as I go along. Let's see where it brings us. See, both Dan and I have frostwalkers, so a lot of the times we just run over the ocean. You know? Oh, that was my first attempt at getting another portal to Campestria, and then I think I failed. I went to the wrong chords. That's what I did. And I ended up with a portal out in the middle of the ocean. Here we are. Ah, okay, so it's not straight that way. That's to the castle. It's straight this way. Okay, makes more sense. Let's see, where else can we explore? Let's see, chat. Let's see. I just created a moon somewheres. I don't know the chords to it though. There's also a place called Winterscovia, though I don't know the chords to that either. I'm gonna take a wild guess though. Let me stop myself right there because after this is just like kind of a really long recording of me searching the mountains and having absolutely no idea where this stuff is. So I'm just gonna make it go really fast for you guys. I'm just gonna speed the whole clip up, and then it'll and then I'll have to cut a little bit and skip you right to when I actually find the thing, because I have to like pause the recording and go into my photos and find a screenshot of the moon that has the chords in it under position. So yeah, it's just really I just don't find the chords for a long while. So let me just speed this up for you. What the fuck? All right, chat. I am here. Um, I flew all the way here. Uh, I was almost at the coordinates, chat. And then, my wings broke and I died. I fell right out of the sky and I died. So, I just kind of gave up and teleported myself to the courts. Anyways, here is Stan's Fairy Village, which, whoa, he has been working on, apparently. I don't know what this is. Let me get around here. Wow. Oh, it's like a marketplace. Wow. Oh, these are so pretty. Look at these, chat. These are gorgeous. Gorgeous. Anyways, there's my big moon. You can't see it from here. I need a little telescope. Wonder if one of these fairy houses has one. So anyways, I'm breaking 3 and mending 1 on my wings, and I still managed to break them. So we're a little grounded. Just broke a wing from all that flying. It's all right, chat. It's all right. I'll be fine. Um, actually, I'm realizing without my wings, I can't get up to my moon house. It's pretty much a flight person only kind of thing. But I, I'll figure it out, chat. I'll figure it out. Um, these are really nice houses. These are his fairy village houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm totally looking to steal a little thing, a little spyglass out of one of these. It's not looking like he put one anywhere though. But these are adorable houses. I'm wondering. Oh, he's got some frames over there. Lots of houses. There's a lot of houses. Or whatever that big tree is. Wow, there's a big tree. It's like a big tree. Big tree in his town square. And then there was oh, there's some water over here now. Totally just tried to fly. Anyways, there's some water over here now, and then I was seeing what I thought looked like a wall. Where was it? There's like a wall made out of dark oak. Did you see it, chat? Where did it go? Where did I spawn in? Oh, it's over here. So there. House up there on the hill. Just having a little peek down. Maybe it's I don't know what it is. Not sure, chat. It extends all the way around this house though. Maybe it's the wall of this house. Maybe this is the mayor's house. Who knows, chat? Who knows? But there is a lot going on here. I don't know what he's building here. Anyways, just give me a moment, chat, to find some honey and fix my wings. I will be back to jump off this hill. Alright, chat, there we go. I'm not really sure why it won't stop raining. Oops. But it won't stop raining. But here is my beautiful moon in the sky. I wish I could show you a better picture of it. I think I have one from when I built it because I had scaffolding. But here we go. Here's my gorgeous moon. Actually, can I? It's because of the rain that I can't show you it very well. What if I just do a little drift towards it? It's a little nice moon with a house on a hill. Or not on a hill, but it's got all this stuff dripping down from it. I'm so proud of it because it's. I do few things without tutorial, and while I'm great at tutorial, uh, you know, it's still cool to do stuff without tutorial. Anyways, I'm gonna build an avian, like floating islands over here for like avian. It's gonna be called Havian. That's what it's gonna be called. But it's gonna be like avian floating islands. Anyways, I want to fly into this hole in the ground. If I die, I'm really sorry. I've flown into here before though. It's not too bad. Oh, I think I just missed the exit though. Yep, there we go. Into the hole, out of the hole. Anyways, my Havian's gonna go over here. And then, one sec, chat. Let me land, leave the game, and then rejoin because I want to show you the fairy place from above. I can't remember the name of it. It's also got a name. And I'll have to look at it afterwards. Actually, let me look at it now. One sec, chat. Alright, chat. I'm back and I've figured it out. So, the Dan's Fairy Village is called Florastria, which I named, actually. I remember naming it now. It's called Florastria. Uh, and I was right. Well, I wasn't right. I just had no idea. The littler castle does not have a name. Anyways, now I can show you it without the rain. Sorry, sometimes the realm glitches and doesn't let you turn off the rain. Okay, okay. Got a lot of like matching houses, but you know, that's how villages go. Mushrooms and a little pond. Alright. Right, now I'm going to go back to Casargo. That's the name of our home base. The one I showed you first, our original. It's called Casargo, actually, because it's a casa largo, un casa largo. That's why it's called Casargo. It's casa and largo put together. Casargo. Uh, most of the time we just call it home base though. And I'm doing this because I want to show you the startings of my castle, which is actually being built in creative. Because you know it's just a really freaking large castle. And I also want to mark down the chords to the Florastria so I can find them again. So it's 2,500, 101, negative 2,900. There we go. Florastria and Havian. Anyways, let's see if I can get to this castle base. I gotta put it a little more up here. 312 1102. 312 77 negative 1102, right? Oh, it's supposed to be negative 312. Oopsies. Negative 312 77 negative 1102. Okay, where are we? Oh, it's actually this castle. Alright. I need to remind myself to give this castle a name. Anyways, I think mine's over here somewhere. It's not that far. Because the way Dan found the spot for the smaller castle was by going towards the chords I'd marked and then deciding on a spot. Because I found a really cool looking mountain that I wanted my castle to be right next to. And then I told him of the chords to build a castle, and he didn't quite go all the way to the mountain. So that's why there's two castles, because I want a mountain castle. And I also want to build a castle. It's around here somewhere, it's gotta be. It's the chords for the mountain are marked, actually. I can just look at those. Why didn't I just dive last time? It's so much faster. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try this again, chat. Try this again. I think this is the last thing I have to show you because nothing else comes to mind. Mountains, here we go. 683 1608 slash TP negative 683 62 negative 1608. Oh, I'm in the water. Oh, this is the mountain. This is the beautiful mountain that I marked out as looking cool, because look how cool it looks. It's a really freaking cool mountain. And I think the castle is right next to it over here. At least, it's only the base of the castle. Because, I haven't even started work on the castle. It's just so big. I have to mark it out first. Here's my castle base. And a chest over there. But here is the base for the castle. I need to carve a little more out of this mountain right here. Anyways, chat, that's going to be all for today because that's all I got to show you in this place. And I will see you again in another YouTube premiere next Tuesday. And then hopefully I'll see you the Tuesday after that in real time. So I hope you're having a splendid day, chat. And if you're not, I really hope it gets better. That's all from me, chat. Bye!